Puberty is largely controlled by hormones, specifically testosterone in males and estrogen in females. These hormones act as messengers, triggering a cascade of physical changes as we transition from childhood to adulthood. Puberty blockers work by interfering with these hormonal signals. Think of it like this. Imagine your body has a series of locks, and hormones are the keys that unlock puberty. Puberty blockers essentially change the shape of these locks, preventing the hormones from fitting and unlocking those pubertal changes. There are different types of puberty blockers, but most commonly, they are given as injections or implants. These methods ensure a steady and controlled release of medication, effectively putting the brakes on puberty's progression. It's important to note that puberty blockers don't completely eliminate hormone production. Instead, they suppress hormone levels to those typically seen before puberty begins, essentially pressing the pause button on those dramatic physical changes. Puberty blockers are primarily used for adolescents experiencing gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is a term used to describe the distress someone feels when their gender identity doesn't align with the sex they were assigned at birth. For young people experiencing gender dysphoria, going through the physical changes of puberty can be incredibly distressing. It can feel like their body is betraying them, developing in ways that don't match their internal sense of self. In these cases, puberty blockers can provide immense relief, offering a break from the physical changes that can worsen gender dysphoria. They allow these young people to live more authentically in their affirmed gender, aligning their physical development with their true gender identity. It's important to emphasize that the decision to use puberty blockers is never taken lightly. It's a decision made collaboratively by the adolescent, their parents or guardians, and a team of medical professionals, including endocrinologists, mental health professionals, and often social workers. Section 4. Weighing the benefits and risks. Puberty blockers come with potential benefits and risks. They can be life-changing for transgender youth, reducing gender dysphoria. By pausing unwanted changes, they alleviate emotional distress. However, potential risks include weight gain and mood swings. Long-term effects on bone density and fertility are still being studied. Open communication with healthcare providers is essential. Section 5. Puberty blockers and the law. The use of puberty blockers for transgender youth has become increasingly politicized, leading to a complex legal landscape. While many countries recognize the importance of gender-affirming care, others have implemented restrictions or bans. These restrictions have devastating consequences for transgender youth, denying them essential health care. It's crucial to advocate for evidence-based policies that prioritize the health and rights of all young people. Section 6. Reversibility and long-term effects. One of the most common questions about puberty blockers is whether their effects are reversible. The short answer is yes. The effects of puberty blockers are generally reversible. If an individual stops taking puberty blockers, their body will typically resume its natural pubertal development. However, it's essential to understand that the timing of puberty might be slightly different compared to someone who never took puberty blockers. This means that puberty might start a little later than usual after stopping the medication. Long-term studies on the effects of puberty blockers are ongoing, while preliminary research suggests that most side effects are reversible. Further research is needed to fully understand any potential long-term impacts, particularly on bone density, fertility, and cardiovascular health. It's crucial to have open and honest conversations with healthcare providers about the potential risks and benefits of puberty blockers, ensuring that individuals and their families can make informed decisions about their care based on the most up-to-date scientific evidence.